let's jump right in. Um, Mr. Noel,
Yeah.
before before all these titles, I mean, the one people famously know you as, most persons know you as a successful crypto trader. Most persons know you um as a real estate agent, right?
Yeah.
Most persons know you as an athlete.
Yeah.
Most persons know you as a fashionista. I mean, you are diversified.
Yeah.
So permit me
True.
to ask, amidst all these titles, what drove you to where you are now? I mean, what drove you? Because something might have happened. I mean, an experience or thereabouts that might have spurred you to achieving or attaining this level of success.
Okay. First of all, we'll talk about background. Okay.
Okay,
So
background.
yeah, if you're talking about the driving force of my life, what pushes me into trying this, going here, loving this and loving that, let's talk about background, how I grew, and where
Okay.
I'm coming from.
So can you give more shits on that? I mean, your viewers, your fans would love to know
Okay.
what really drove you to.
I came from a very humble background,
Okay.
a very, very humble background. So it has always been survival. You need to survive.
Yeah.
All my life has always been survival. You need to do something in order for you to survive. So when I go for this and it doesn't turn out good, I go for the next one. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, so what was the first step you took, and then it did not yield? What was the second? What was the third? And then where did it arrive at?
Okay. The first step I took, um, first of all, I've always loved business,
Okay.
right from age 19 or so. But I think my first business was a boat business. I bought a car that was, let's say, over 8 to 9 years ago.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
let's say 8 to 9 years ago. I went to Lagos and I purchased a car, a Corolla. So then I think it was around 3 to 4 million back then. I've forgotten. So I went to Lagos, I purchased a car, and I brought it down to Abuja, and I gave it to somebody to start doing uh, boats.
Okay.
You understand? So that was my first actual business.
So how did you get to? I mean, I'm very much curious. How did you get to settle where you are now at being a top investor, where you are now at having a share at a real estate company, where you are now as being a top trader when it comes to crypto trading or forex trading?
First of all, like I told you, I said it's all about background, yeah, the driving force. So something actually needs to push you in order for you to do something.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
get. So if we are talking about my cryptocurrency background and my real estate background, they both have uh, um, separate times
Yeah,
and season.
yeah.
Okay, let's talk about real estate first because I started off as a real estate agent where I was still in school.
Oh,
Yeah, I started off as a real estate agent. I started marketing properties from Nigeria down to Dubai.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
I started
great.
marketing properties.
That's great.
So I was into real estate for a very long time before I was introduced into trading.
Oh,
Yes. So inside that trading, before going fully into cryptocurrency, I was introduced into the forex market. First of all,
yeah.
so I was introduced into the forex market by a South African. I was still in school then, and his name is Louis Toshmwani.
Wow,
I
never
see.
else.
Yeah, he's a South African, a humble man, a young man. Um, he introduced me to trading as a whole. Introduced me to forex. Then fast forward to let's say 4 years later, I was introduced. That was 2016, right? I was introduced into the cryptocurrency market by my very good friend and his sister Daniel. So and I picked it up. I picked it up. I loved it so much, and That's what I've been doing for a very, very long time now. So of 2017, I think I wrote an article on cryptocurrency.
Oh wow.
Yes, I tried blogging. Oh, yeah. So my if I can show you I have a site. Yeah. So I have a site. I tried blogging as of 2017. So that was where I wrote my first article on cryptocurrency, predicting the future of Bitcoin. So if you see it, it's not something I just started today. It's way back. And the young man that introduced me forex to the forex market, to the financial market, Louis, is not just a trader. He's also a well-known businessman.
Oh, I see
At
where
that,
I see where you got the passion now.
yes, at that young age, kept on encouraging me. I had no money to invest. I had no money to start a business. I had no idea, no knowledge about this stuff. So he wanted to teach me, and he was asking for some capital, but there was no money to pay him. Oh, you understand? But he kept on encouraging me. Yes, the guy I'm talking about, I don't know if you know Richard Branson,
Yeah,
billionaire.
famous. I mean, he's
Yeah,
famous.
he's famous. The British billionaire. British billionaire started a business for this young man, at a very young age.
Oh.
Yes. So I had no money as of that time to start into that forex business. But every day I kept going to his DM, messaging him. He would be like, Emmanuel, you need to try your best, focus. Of course, nobody doing anything for free. Yeah. But trying to introduce me to the forex market was a very big privilege for me. You understand? So till today, I still appreciate him. No, though we no longer talk.
Oh, so guys, you've heard it all. I mean, there is a passion to everything. According to Mr. Newell, he said there was an attempt in the real estate agency as an agent, right? And then that gave way to him venturing into the crypto market by virtue of chance. So there's always the passion driven to anything.
Yes.
So I mean, if there's a take home today, I take it that you have to be diversified in order to
Yes.
attain a
Yes.
certain height. I mean,
Yes.
congratulations to your heights
Thank
today.
you.
So I mean, if you go to Instagram and then I checked your handle on Instagram, I saw to the fact that you are also into fashion. I don't know how you combine it, but I mean, how is it like combining all these things, being successful, having time to read, having time to converse with your your mentors and people you look up to, and still having the time to organize your wardrobe and then still look outwardly valuable aesthetically, right?
Yeah.
So I saw on your Insta and your other handles that you are also into fashion. I mean, was that a passion too? I mean, how did that come about?
Yes. Uh, well, let's say not like actually into fashion thing. I love fashion. Yeah.
Oh,
I love dressing good. I love looking good. That is just it. So it's not like it's actually something like a business or something by the side which I am doing. But then you asked how I get the time to fix my wardrobe. And
yeah.
it's you need to prioritize the way you look as much as you prioritize what you eat and how you take good care of yourself. You understand? So to me, it's a big priority. Looking sharp, looking good, looking clean. Because if I go outside there, it speaks my appearance speaks
Yes,
first
definitely.
before I say anything. You understand? So I take it as something very, very big. I don't joke with it.
Yeah, I mean, you actually, I don't know if you can recall, but once a time you showcased your how you wear your appearance, um, like 7 to 8 years ago, and then you now, and then I was trying to compare the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I saw to the fact that you were slim, and then now you are bulk up. It seems you are into gymming as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah. Like I said, you need to prioritize your body, right? Um I started working out, let's say 6 years ago.
So from slim to you being very bulky. So in between all these things, you still have time to go to the gym.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, is a thing worth imitating, because that is one of the things we lack as young growing men.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
um Combining these values and ensuring that we meet it up 10 over 10. All right. So in between you're going to the gym, you still have time to pursue your dreams and career. And then permit me to ask, are you in a relationship, or you're married? Are you married?
No, I'm not married yet. But
But
yeah.
you're in a relationship. I mean, so I don't know if because towards you pursuing success and your career, are you lagging behind in your relationship? Is there any regrets
Okay.
so far?
No, there's no regret.
Okay, so how are you managing a relationship with your career and then all these things put together?
Yeah. It depends. Most times, it depends on the understanding of the woman. You
Okay.
understand? You need to find somebody that suits your lifestyle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
compatible. Yes.
So I'm also dating a busy person as well.
Okay.
But she still finds time for me.
Alright.
But most of the time, I'm there, I'm there, I'm out there, I'm out there. But I try my best to give her the time when it is needed. Okay, and she understands it. Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm busy, I tell her that I'm busy. She gives me the space to do whatever I want to do.
Oh,
You understand? So, aside from relationship, we also have our own lives to build,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We have our ambitions, we have our health. She has her own career. She's a nurse.
Oh.
She has her own career. She has her own life as well. She has her own family. You understand? So we have other things going on in our lives individually.
Oh. Okay.
So aside from our relationship, we having all these things, they also need to be focused on. They also need to be given attention
Attention.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So she understands. She is so matured enough to understand this thing, what I'm saying now. And I am also matured enough to understand this. That is why we don't have issues when it comes to time. We don't have
Yeah.
issues when it comes to you're
Attention.
not giving me attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we know that when we are together, boom, we're giving our all to it.
Yes. So basically, that's the act of mastery, right? And I'm also checking my live comments now. Some of your fans says I should ask you that um what mindset shift actually took you from reacting to the market to mastering it. I mean, they're talking about trading, right? At
Yeah.
large. So what mindset shifts took you from reacting to the market to mastering it?
Mm. I struggled with trading for a very long time.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about crypto on its own. That's started 2016. So um it took me this like 10 years now
Okay.
on cryptocurrency. You understand? And when I started crypto, when we started crypto, there was no money. So what we do is we try to get people involved. You bring your 30,000, I bring my 30,000, we
Oh,
all put them all together to buy some coin. And when it goes up, we all share. Then after that, fast forward to a few years later, I there was this Ponzi scheme that came outside called Million Money. We all thought
it was legit,
it was
man.
legit. You understand?
Oh my
So
god.
that was how I put in my efforts into that stuff, and I started the same thing. But of course, it didn't go well. It was a Ponzi scheme. Though I made money from it. I've
Okay.
made good money from it.
Oh.
You understand? By the end of the day, it crashed.
So you were one of the early
Yes,
investors in
yes,
that project.
yes, yes, yes. And after that, I noticed that I was still lagging, falling, going up a little bit. You make some dollars today, and then
Tomorrow.
so I've not really mastered anything. When I went into the trading part, into the deep part of trading, I found out that mastery. isn't about winning every trade. It's about surviving long enough in order for you to compound. You understand? That's the first thing you need to understand. Then I stopped being a gambler and tried to focus on trading as a business. So I picked trading as a business rather than gambling. One mistake that ambitious men make is choosing attraction over alignment. They 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 forget the fact that the chemistry we are having right now won't last.
Long, yeah, throughout.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need somebody who can actually see your grind. Like, oh, this is it. That's my charm. Not somebody who sees your grind like a burden. Somebody who sees your grind like um like a problem in the relationship, in the marriage. That is why I tell people, aside from you picking somebody who suits your own lifestyle and your own ambition, you also need to table down the matter that this is the way I am. This is how I work. How can we deal with this? So you bring her, you bring your own opinion, she brings her own opinion. Okay, if we are working 8 hours, we are spending 8 hours at the office, at least can we do 6 hours so that we can take 2 hours for ourselves and
Sales,
for the
yes,
kids?
yes, of course.
You get my point. So these are the things people don't understand. So when you set these things in place, I feel like you are going to be good. But most importantly, she needs to be very, very aligned with your plans. She needs to be uh uh um she needs to, even if women are not logical thinkers, mm, she needs to have that sense of we need to also do something that is important. Yes. Our love will stay forever, our family will stay forever, but we also need to bring food to the table. So the job needs to be done. We need to put in the work as well. So she needs to understand this thing. Now, why this is not the reason why so many homes they broke, because they know they understand the women go they tired. And most importantly, no ever pick as a young man, no ever pick woman we know they do anything for herself.
Yeah, yeah,
You get
yeah.
never pick. I don't think an ambitious man will go for a woman who doesn't have anything doing. I've not seen that. Even if they very very few, because ambitious men, most especially when they become successful, mm, or the successful ones, they try to create they try to uh, uh make a stronghold when it comes to their own wealth. So in order to create a stronghold, in order to create a solid foundation when it comes to the wealth you've already made for
Related,
yourself,
yeah.
mm, the number one thing is having a good partner. So let's say, for example, you're successful as a successful young man. You're looking for, if you want to pick a partner, of course you're going to pick a partner who is already doing well, so that she can contribute to this foundation, so that she can contribute into what you're building. Now, picking a woman who is doing well, of course, a woman who is doing well, of course, she won't have 100% of the time to give to you as well. I don't know if you're understanding
Yeah, I
what I'm saying.
understand you.
So you yourself, you don't have 100% to give to her. You guys need to split it. 50% here, 50% there. She's working, I'm working. Then we are good. When she stops working, I stop working. Meet at home. We are good. That's 50-50. Give the family 50. Give our job 50.
Yeah,
So these things now, waiting people know they always talk about before they dive into marriage, relationship, and all. You need to table these matters down. If you don't, if you run away from them, they will visit you later. most especially the red flags. Yes, if you don't see it, you don't talk about it.
I mean, these are the some of the few signs you have to look out for.
Yes,
So not to overlook those red flags. So you said.
yes,
So I'm sure that your viewers and followers out there will take note of these things. But before we call it a wrap, permit me to just take few questions from your followers. I mean, um this one is on motivation and legacy, right?
yeah.
They're asking, I said, after achieving your financial success, right?
Mhm.
What still drives you? Because most of them are faithful followers. You understand that you've gotten to that attainment where you're supposed to be relaxed, or you still have that burning drive, right? So they're asking, what still drives you?
What's to drive me is uh the fact that I feel like I need more.
Okay.
Yes, I need more. I want to be better than this.
Okay. So where
Because
you were yesterday, you still need to do better
yes,
tomorrow.
yes,
Then
yes. Because every day I wake up, it's not all about money. Yeah, it's not all about money. That's what you need to understand. But then every day I wake up and I go on the news and I'm seeing Elon Musk is what this amount, Elon Musk is what that amount, 800 billion is I think it's what around 800 billion now. And then I'm like, this man has the ability to reach out to an entire community wherever he wants to reach out to them. I don't know if you understand
yeah,
where
I
I'm going
understand.
to. So money gives you the ability to do and help ever you want to help. Even if you want to go down to God knows where, you can do it. There are certain things I can't do with my level of success.
Yeah.
That is why I need to gain more. That is why I need to actually make more for myself. I don't know if you
Yeah,
understand.
I understand because I mean, most people say that where your level of attainment reaches, others' level of attainment begins,
Yes,
right?
begins.
So
Have you asked yourself, Dangote should be around his 50s or so? Have you asked yourself that why is this man still working hard like this? Why is he working so hard like this? Of course, they need more. Of course, there are things he wants to do. They have foundations. Millions of dollars goes into these foundations. Without some of these foundations, I don't think certain things like cure for this, cure for malaria, cure for this will be out here. So you, as a billionaire, of course, you want to contribute to your own society. You want to help this. You want to help your own people. You want to help your own country. Do you understand what
yeah,
I'm
so
trying to
these
say?
are more like the driving force of
Yes. Yes.
doing better
Doing
for
better.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, let's just take the last question. Hope you
Okay.
don't mind.
Okay.
Um, one of your followers says,
Mm-hmm.
if everything disappeared tomorrow, what part of you would rebuild it all? Like if what you have now disappears,
Yeah.
what part of you would rebuild all of these things in a matter of time?
It's all about discipline. Okay, because looking at it, and like I said, I came from a very, very humble beginning, humble background without anything. You understand? So imagine you take away everything from me. I'm not I'm familiar with this place
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
Imagine taking away everything from me.
yeah,
I'm familiar with this place. I can still build from scratch.
yeah.
As long as I have the discipline. So the most important thing as a man is building a very hardcore discipline. Is building a hardcore discipline for yourself. That can build you up no matter the
Wherever
level.
you are, yeah.
Yes.
So this discipline keeps you, this knowledge, what you know and understand would keep you. So For example, all these things are taken away from you. That
I can build them back
discipline,
up.
that knowledge,
Bricks
you,
by bricks,
yeah,
I can still build them up. If you take away everything now, if you take away everything now, one thing is certain. One thing is very, very certain. You've not taken away the man that I am.
yeah,
You've not taken away what is inside my head.
yeah,
Give me my laptop. Give me my phone. I'm going to get something out of it.
yeah. I mean, um, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. It was such a privilege, tapping from your fountain of wisdom, Mr. Noel. I mean, my mentor once said, he said, um, when you're having a conversation with an intelligent man, let him do the talking. Of course, I did allow you to do the talking because I, by virtue of chance, I've tapped few things more as your
Yeah,
followers, right?
yeah.
More as your followers. We've tapped from your fountain of wisdom. So, guys, it was really indeed an experience having a session with your um. So it was really an experience having a session with Mr. Noel, who is an expert, an entrepreneur, a master, and mastery of um so many disciplines.
Yeah.
All right. So some of you just reach out to Neural Crypt, right? Some of you who want impartation, knowledge impartation, right? Career pathways, you could contact Mr. Noel for guidance, whatever field you are. So I mean, it was indeed a privilege, Mr. Noel. Bless, bless.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
very
much.
much,
So
Mr.
happy
Noel.
having you.
All right, thank you so very much. All right, guys, call it a day. Bye bye.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. You talk one of our question for you now. What are you going to say to people out there?
Okay, yeah, yeah,
What
yeah, 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 yeah. Now,
motivation
I
are you
think.
going to give to
Mm.
I
So,
think
all
that
right,
should be the
guys.
last.
It was really a privilege of having Mr. Noel here with me today.
Yeah.
I mean, my mentor actually once said, if you're having a discussion with an intelligent man, let him do the talking. Of course, I did allow him to talk so that I personally, as well as others, to mention but a few, tap from this fountain of wisdom. All right. So, without wasting time, while calling it a day, permit me to once again say that it was indeed a privilege of having a session with Mr. Noel. Mr. Noel is an entrepreneur, a real estate consultant. All right, he's diversified. He's also a gym coach. Right, he's also a businessman and also a founder of what's that your company again?
Um Venus on chain, but we are not
Yes, launch, right?
launched.
Venus Unchained. I
Yeah.
mean, so watch out for Venus Unchained. I mean, so he is a man with high psychological aficionado. So my boss, um thank you so very
Thank you
much.
so much.
All right. So finally, what do you have to say to your followers who are watching you? So many of them who are looking forward to being like you, many traders in Abuja and worldwide who wants to get or attend to your level of success, what would you have to say to them or advise them on?
Okay. Okay. First of all, your your job, your job as a trader isn't about making money. The first job. It's about staying in the market. Because imagine you deposit $100,000 in your account and gets wiped out. You're no longer in the market. You're outside the market. So your job as a trader, your number one job as a trader is to remain and stay in the market. So that's your number one job. So you need, if you have this thing in your mind, you will create a pathway for yourself to remain
Okay.
consistent. I don't know if you get my point. So if you understand that you need to consistently trade every day without blowing your account, you will create a channel where you must become profitable daily. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So that is what our advice most traders outside do. So you need to be consistent. You will also need to set emotions aside and deal with the trade. When it's business, let's talk business. When it's business, let's handle business. Drop emotions outside and let's do the work. Do you understand? Don't 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 revenge every trade. Don't overtrade. Follow your plans. Do not go outside your plans. Do not do what other people are doing. Believe in your own convictions. And that is all.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Shout out to Big Visual Vibes for these great platform. Once again, guys. So for those of you who are business owners, company owners, you have private businesses, private sectors, you're into different trades. Reach out to us for an advertisement, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. All right, thank you. Let's call it a day. God bless you.
Thank you.
See you again next time. Thank you.